Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. This is Black Girls in Trouble. Like, subscribe, and share this video so that I can get $5,000. Like, I'm just joking with y'all, but I'm not joking. I really do want to get $5,000. I got a point to prove to my mom. Because, you know, old people, she's not old, but she's older. They don't, like, I don't even hardly believe in the internet, but we ain't going to act up. I'm going to just leave it alone. Let me go to my subject I want to talk about today, y'all. And today, I wanted to talk about the same day. It's just another video, but I wanted to talk about this in my video. I wanted to talk about the parties. Now, I saw some video with this little boy. He was talking about the parties growing up in his neighborhood and all that. I don't know where he was from, and I don't know where, whatever he had going on, but I will tell y'all this. When we were kids, and when I say kids, I'm saying my first house party that I went to, everything that was lit in my life that started happening to me started happening when I was 14. Let's just make sure we clear when I tell y'all that. Like, everything that started happening to me that was in my life that was lit was happening when I was 14. So I went to my first house party when I was 14. I got in my first fight with a girl when I was 14 because I fought a boy first. Like, when I was like maybe 13 or 12. But the girl fight was like when I was like I guess I fought a girl. I know that. And I was 14. I won a gold medal in the pen relays from the 4x1 relay. I ran first. They happened when I was 14. And this story I'm about to tell you about these parties that I started going to when I was 14 years old, y'all. So even though I don't know y'all. But so look, I heard this boy, he was on there. He was funny. He was just talking about how it used to be house parties when he was growing up and a lot of different parts of that party. But I had some things I had to say about the parties. One, the first party I ever been to, it was a girl. It was her house party. And I never was shy. Like, I wasn't a shy person. I really keep to myself. I could be very quiet because there's no reason for me to be talking. But once you get me talking, that's why I started this channel. So anyway, about the parties, long story short, I only been to like 2 or 3 house parties. And the first house party, it was almost like Coolie High because the girl had a shiffer robe. I don't know if you know what a shiffer robe is. I barely know what a shiffer robe is, but it's like that china cabinet where your mom got dishes in it and it's glass. Almost if you look on House Party when he go into the thing and he start getting the dishes out. Whatever the case may be, the party that we went to over our house was fun, but I definitely started learning like that life was about to be real fun because them parties, right? Since you're 13 and 14, I was 14, so I was going to them when I was like 14, 15, 16, 17. It used to go crazy. Yes, I think I stopped going to parties when I was like 17 because I was about to go to college at 18. And after that, that's a whole nother level of partying. And I'll do another video, about college parties. Especially my college. But we'll go talk about that because they going to call it the party college when the parties was lit, yes. But every college was a party college, and I don't like that. But we're going to get into that in another video. But this one about the parties down the bottom. So the house parties was lit. This first house party I used to go to, it wasn't nothing. The little boys was not shy. Like, as soon as you start dancing with your friends, they don't care. They walking right up to you, grabbing behind you, and they're starting to do their little humping dance. And you already used to humping with the little boys, kind of, if you a girl growing up there in the bottom, if you was playing that catch a girl, freak a girl style. But that's another video. That's going to be in a part 2. But as far as with the parties, we definitely was grinding on the boys we liked. And that's if you could get them. Like the other boy said, us girls, we was kind of hit back in the day. You know, it depends on what your boy liked. Because back then in the 90s and in the early 2000s, you got to be light-skinned with some hair for boys to really like you. And if you like my color, you gotta be a little alright, I guess. Because they wasn't really playing no dark-skinned girls no mind like that back in the day. But that's another video for another time. But they was, but no, they wasn't. Not till we start blossoming out. When we was just like skinny chocolate black little things, they was just like psh, boofing us. And I had it bad because I was like young, thin. Then my hair wasn't always long like, you know. So I was like trying to, you know, but I always was lit because my mom used to take good care of me from the sidewalk. Remember I told y'all she was working and taking care of me. She said, make sure I got my hair done every 2 weeks. That's when I started getting perms. But but before that, I had braids, so I was cute no matter what. But I had to get into my cuteness, but that's a whole nother video. Some boy gonna talk about how us girls was hit. Yeah, we was hit, but what about, let's talk about y'all boys. Some of these boys ain't had no deodorant on. That's first. They didn't have it on. Second, some of these boys are too hard for a dance. You like the boy, he's standing there all hard like, boy, relax. Like, this is the dance. You don't have to be hard in here. But I guess, I don't know what they all had going on. I never was a boy, but I seen that he said they had fights about to happen and all that. When the boys around our way wasn't fighting that much. They wasn't killing each other that much. They wasn't fighting. It was girls that was fighting every time we went to our parties. But if you want to hear the rest of the story, what happened to our parties, like, subscribe, and share my video, and come back for round 2 or part 2, that is.